Saturday morning. I have brought Shadow out for a walk. Charlie has gone to the gym and there's a really nice green walk over here that I haven't actually been to before, and I don't actually know what the name of it's called, but it is huge and it's just really quiet, really peaceful. It's away from the road, which is a really big thing because Shadow does not like walking near cars. He's not the best on the lead. He's a typical Cocker Spaniel. He likes to be off and sniffing and running wherever he wants to run. So at least when we come somewhere that's a bit more green and a bit quieter, he's easier to walk. So this is where we've come. It's about 9:30 in the morning, which is really nice because it's not too hot. I think it's about 28 degrees right now, so it's a perfect temperature to bring Shadow for a walk, and it's nice to do something different. Charlie wanted to go to the gym today. I've done my 3 gym sessions this week, so I thought, well, now is a perfect opportunity to take Shadow for this walk that I've been wanting to take him, get a little bit of movement in, a little bit of cardio, get some morning sunshine, and just let him have a little sniff and see what's around. So yeah, really peaceful this morning, really grateful to just be here, be in nature. There's a few other like little dogs and things around, but yeah, it's really quiet and it was just what I needed this morning for sure. So yeah, I'm super grateful to have this so close to us, and little skate parks over there and things like that. So yeah, this is what my Saturday morning looks like today, and yeah, Charlie will be at the gym and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm not actually sure what all these are growing. I know they have loads of wild blueberries here. I don't know if this is what they are or not, but nevertheless the colours look so beautiful. Even being in the peak of the city of Novi Sad, you can find these really little peaceful, quiet, calm areas. Even with the main road into the main centre, right there, there's still this little part of quietness in the park. Sundays, a day to ground, to align, and to get clear on the week ahead. Sundays in particular are a day that we meal prep all our food, and it's also a day to set any goals, get in alignment with Charlie. And especially since we've been traveling, I found that it's so important to have that continuity and that consistency of clearing the week that we've just experienced and setting up for the week that's coming up. Especially when we're traveling around, I love to see new places. I love to go out to eat at different places. I love to try new things. There's so much to see, there's so much to do. And that can, of course it's amazing in one aspect of it because you're in a new country, you want to see it. But for what we're building and for what we're creating as a family, that can sometimes be a bit of a distraction. That can sometimes throw everything out of the waters. It can sometimes take the focus away from why we're on this journey and what our intentions are and what we're doing to build for generations to come. So having that structure and that system really allows for this is the focus time and this is the playtime. And the playtime still often consists of work. For example, yesterday we went out for a few hours and we have a cleaner that comes for about 3 hours and we go out. So we took Shadow out, if you can see him over there chasing all the geckos. And we went to a beautiful place called Brunch. We had some food, chilled, chatted, went through what we went through. But we had our laptops. And I was still video editing. The Wi-Fi is so strong, so it's really helpful. But that's also playtime because we're out, we're eating good food, we're exploring, we went and did a bit of shopping and we're in a new environment. So my message here this morning is the importance of that system and that structure, especially when you are moving environments all the time. Finding the shops, finding the walks, finding the groceries in the place that you can go to regularly. So you're not having to use all your mental energy to be thinking about doing things. When you're in an environment all the time, for example, in my home in the UK, everything was so systemized and structured. I'd get food delivered on a certain day, I'd get butchers delivered on a certain day, I'd have my raw milk delivered on a certain day. Everything was so set in stone. And when you're traveling, that doesn't happen because you go to different places, you go to new environments. So being able to have that system and that structure, do that research, find the places that provide you the most, take away that mental energy that you usually have to think about with, oh, I've got to find this, or oh, I've got to find that. And for us, meal prepping, that allows us to then not have to think about food for the week. If we choose to eat out once or twice, that's amazing. But on the whole, we can just eat what we've got in. We don't have to think. We're going to eat that and heat it up. It's cooked. It's prepped. It also feels really good when you open up the fridge and the fridge is full. You've got all your glass containers. All the food is like, you've got all your meat there. You've got all your veggies there. You've got all your fruit there. Feels great to look at. And then also having the structure of workout and movement. That's also something that I find so important because especially when the weather is as nice as it is today, and it has been for the last couple of weeks now, it can be so easy for me as a woman who loves the sun to just want to stay at home and sunbathe because I love the sun deeply. So we have a really great structure that includes, for me, it's Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and every morning we have 30 minutes, at least scheduled on the calendar, where we do stretching and connecting, it's called. And that stretching and connecting is a time for us to have some sun, stretch our bodies, have our water, have our supplements, and speak about anything that's happening that day. That really allows us to set up for a productive and a focused day, whilst also ensuring we're still connecting and we're not getting caught up in whatever else might be happening in the world, in life, or even just for me as a woman, in my emotions, in my feelings, in my cycle. And then Monday, Wednesday and Friday are the days that I do my exercise. Now, some weeks that might slightly change. Maybe something comes up on a Friday and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go on a Thursday instead. But in the calendar, I have scheduled Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they are the days that I will go out. I'll go to the gym. We found a really good gym, sauna, which is really important for me. And I also schedule a massage once a week because massages are so cheap. I mean, in the UK, on average, I would probably spend about £60 or so, maybe even more for a good massage. Here, it works out about £16. That's English pounds. And this woman is incredible. Her name's Maria, and she has such a beautiful, soft touch. Like, she uses so much oil, and she just has such a beautiful touch. It just feels so good. So that's also something I structure in for my recovery to ensure that I feel my best. In the UK, treating myself to a massage would have been a big treat. Maybe once a month, maybe once every few months. But here I can do it once a week because the cost is so much cheaper. I can afford to do it, and it doesn't feel like it's this huge luxury that I can only do once every month or couple of months. So that structure of knowing in my calendar, Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when I go to the gym. And for us, it's also really good, especially for me, for leaving Shadow, because I'm not the best at leaving him, and especially when we travel from country to country and he comes with us, it's also really important to ensure that he's still having that time alone. Charlie does boxing on certain days a week, he does Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the whole structure just, it really helps in the digital nomad life, I find, to keep everything flowing. And I think that's one of the biggest things, especially with one, other digital nomads I've spoken to, and two, other people who are looking to do this, is they are afraid of how they may lose what they already have. And that is one part of it, losing what you already have, because it changes. Your life completely changes. If you're used to being in one environment all the time with the same people, the same shops, the same routine, of course that's going to bring change. But on the other side of that, that is going to bring so much growth. It's going to bring so much excitement. Like, being outside now, Sunday morning at like 8 in the morning, it's probably about 28 degrees or so. Apart from Shadow running in the stones over there. It's so peaceful out here. And I get to come outside, ground my feet, and just ease myself into the day. I feel so grateful for that. So grateful. And to have that freedom. Charlie and I went out for dinner last night and we were speaking about freedom. What is freedom? A lot of people think it's like finances. And finances are a part of it. But one of the biggest things for me is location. This location freedom. To know that really whenever I want, we can just get up and go to a new country. We don't have to be based in one place. And coming from a life of always working for other people, you know, working at the hospital, doing night shifts, things like that, this is one of the most empowering feelings to know if I really wanted to next week, we could pack up and go to another country. Nothing is stopping us. So finances are one aspect of freedom, but this right here, the location, being in this environment that, for those of you that physically know us, we were in a very small, very nice, but very small apartment. We used to call it the Palace Retreat because people would come over, and we had created such an incredible environment there with the lights and the sounds and the smells, like you wouldn't know you were in an apartment. But to be here now with all this greenery, having this as my view, this is my view. This is what I get to wake up to. I get to come outside and be in this sunshine. We have a beautiful, beautiful villa with a huge open plan kitchen, with a pantry, which is something that I've wanted for such a long time. And this has all come down to things that we did that were different, change that we made to be able to create this life. Because if I didn't take that leap and leave the hospital, and I wanted to keep that security, there's no way that we would be where we are now. You have to step out and do something different. And when you do that, it opens up so many doors, and it can feel scary. And everything that comes with it is such a roller coaster. And traveling comes with challenges, of course it does. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons. And when you trust in yourself and you know that vision of, I know that there is more to life. I know that this world offers so much. There are so many places to see. And for us, we're only exploring a tiny part of it. Because we drive, because we have shadow, we are only sticking to Europe and the surrounding countries. There is then all the rest of the world. You have Asia, you have like Central America, South America, like Africa. There are so many different places that you can go and visit. And obviously we don't do that because we don't fly, and that will come at some point when some certain situations change with us. But right now we're just driving. We're driving in our car, and that freedom that we have our car from the UK and our insurance fully covers us, and there's nothing different that we have to do. You just have to get a sticker and make sure that you've got like a high-vis jacket and a couple of simple things like that. But otherwise we just have our car. We're not relying on anyone else to take us somewhere. We have our car all the time. Our car has now driven us probably through, I don't know, 15 or so different countries over the last year, as we're approaching a year of traveling. And that's freedom as well. I don't have to go and book a flight. I don't have to wait for someone to tell me I can fly. I don't have to wait and be like, oh, sorry, your flight's delayed by X amount of hours. The last time we flew, I went to America, and on our way back, we were delayed for so long. Being in this airport, not knowing what's going on, keep getting delayed. There are so many countries that I want to go and experience, and the only way I can really experience is by flying. However, right now, that's not the time of my life. Right now, the time of my life is this freedom of having our own vehicle, having Shadow in the car with us, him not leaving us. We've got all of our stuff with us. We carry around like our water filter, our ionizer, loads of supplements, loads of clothes. We carry around so much sports equipment. Like we have all of our setups for our mobile offices. There is so much that we carry, and it can so easily be done. If you set those systems up, if you ensure that you and whoever you're traveling, so in this instance it's Charlie and I, you are on the same page, you have the same goals, you know what you're going after, you know why you're doing it. Having that support of someone by your side makes it so much easier, because we're not clashing heads. He leads, he takes us where we're going, and I follow. And then I lead in my own areas of, I'll find all the Airbnbs, I'll do all the reaching out and do all the messaging, and I get to choose the Airbnbs that I love. I get to choose them all. And then we have a little system of, I will send them to him and I will break them down of, this Airbnb has got X, Y, and Z, and this is how much it is per night. this Airbnb's got X, Y, and Z, and this is how much it is per night. Like, we have so many systems in place, and we'll go into in another video about like how we find the best properties, especially because we don't stay in cheap hostels and small places. We stay in very big luxury villas, and there's systems to finding them, to getting the best price, to finding the best hosts. We recently found a property that we loved and it was beautiful, but we've decided not to go for it because the host is just, or it wasn't even the host, it was an agency who was doing it for the host, was so slow. And it doesn't matter how nice the property is, it doesn't matter the price, it doesn't matter what it offers. What's that connection with the person, with the soul? And so that's also another really important part with the traveling. So yeah, this is my Sunday morning expressions, rants, talks for you, as I'm feeling a lot of gratitude for just being here. Like, I am approaching, as women, I am approaching the start of my cycle, and being out in another country and having this, in the track to go past, having this opportunity to just come out in the morning and just be slow, just be with my body, just get sunshine, ground. It supports my hormones so much. Like, when we look back to the time when we were in the UK, and especially when we had been to America and then we went back to the UK for a short while, and how much that really did affect me. You can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it over there. See the little tractor? They're always coming down and doing their work, and I just love to see it. So yeah, these are my Sunday morning thoughts, and today is going to consist of meal prepping, of sunshine, getting some sun, and setting my intentions for the week ahead, getting clear with Charlie on what our main goals are. We're currently in the process of choosing our next Airbnb, which will be, we've got about 7.5 weeks left here. That's another thing we do differently. Most people I speak to in this traveling digital nomad life, they're moving every week to 4 weeks. We did that at the beginning, every 4 weeks we would move, but now we settle down longer because it really does affect your energy. Having to pack up, especially for us, we do have a lot of stuff, having to pack everything up and then go to somewhere new. And again, because of the food we eat, because of the life we live, we don't just go to a place and just eat anything. We want to find a good gym, we want to find good walks, we want to find good food, we want to find the highest quality butchers. So for us, it's really important. The longer we stay somewhere, we can have that period of 90 days. It feels like home for that 90 days. And this really does feel like home right now. I feel that I could stay here. The space, what we found in the environment, and just, I'm really sinking into literally the earth here. And I feel so held and so supported. And that's massive for me. Shadow loves chasing the geckos. He will run up and down this wall every day, and I don't know how much this video really conveys it, but this is a steep garden, and he will go up and down for hours continuously, especially if I'm outside. If I go inside, he tends to want to come inside as well. But yeah, I would say my morning grounding session is now done. I'm going to go inside, have some more water and some supplements, see what Charlie's up to, and flow into a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Let's go.
Come. Jump. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
And again. And again.
Go.
Go, go, go.
Let's go. Go. Come on. Go, Shed. Shed. Come. Let's go.
Good boy. I don't know how well this camera is going to show, but wow, this sunset is amazing. Look at that sun. It is a perfect circle. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I have such a love for sunsets. Clear skies. Just how we like it. Clear. Grateful for these evenings and the freedom to choose to come out, sun gaze, heal my eyes, heal my body. Beautiful. This is what life really is about. The slowness, the being, exploring, no limitations.
And I love the thought of coming home to you, even if I know we can make it. Yes, I love the thought of giving hope to you.